So Rene Sandler, criminal defense attorney, the defense is basically smearing the victim, blaming the victim, which is making the family of the victim very angry, as well as his many supporters. She sort of claims, without going into specifics about the fight, that, oh, she dropped his new camera. There's the camera from the crime scene photos, and he got angry with her. But that's pretty much it. There's really no detail there. A lot of people, considering that she lied, first said she wasn't there, then she said, oh, it was a home invasion by two strangers, and now is admitting she did it, but says it was self-defense. They're thinking that this self-defense is a crock and it's not going to work. What say you, Rene Sandler?
What I say, Jane, first of all, thanks for having me on the show, is that
Sure.
This is self-defense, absolute self-defense. The very facts that you can argue to support a first-degree premeditated intentional murder are the facts to support self-defense. I would disagree about smearing the victim. This relationship is on trial, where you have a victim that led essentially a dual life, very, very relevant to motive, to the understanding the relationship. The relationship is on trial here.
Well, John Lieberman, if everyone who was a hypocrite could, we would have a lot of people whose throats are slashed and who are shot and who are stabbed 29 times. If hypocrisy entitles somebody, just because somebody's a hypocrite doesn't mean they have to die a violent death. We're all hypocrites. Let any of us stand up and say, I have never done something that is in opposition to what I've said. I certainly can't say that.
Yeah, I just couldn't disagree more with her, Jane. I mean, I got to tell you, attacking the victim's credibility, the sex is a smokescreen. There's no way to get from all of this sex talk to self-defense. There just isn't. And there's so much physical evidence in this case. There's just so much piling up in this case that, first of all, if you're going to talk about credibility, Jodi Arias has zero credibility. She changed her story 3, pushing 4 times. So there's no way to go after the victim's credibility when this woman who's on trial for murder has no credibility herself. And the sex, I'm telling you, is just a smokescreen.
All right,
what about the crime scene? We've used the word stab, 27 to 29 stab wounds.
Is that self-defense and then shooting him at close range?
Absolutely. Are those stab wounds or slash wounds? Are they punctures? Are they superficial? What is the characteristics of each of those 27 wounds? You can't have a conclusory opinion here that it was murder. First-degree premeditated murder.
She had no defensive wounds. She was supposedly a tough woman. She had no defensive wounds on her. This was absolutely not self-defense.
You absolutely can't make that statement.
There is a factor here. He's a much bigger guy than she is. She's very petite. So that could be one problem that the prosecution might have to explain. Let's go to the phone lines. Carol, Indiana, your question or thought? Carol, Indiana.
I got a question and a thought, Jane. How are you? And thank you for taking my call.
You're very welcome.
Okay. It was said in court TV today that she was living with this guy and his son. They had a house together. When he was not being her boss anymore and his job downsized, that's how she got to this convention. Now, Travis is very outgoing, very friendly, and probably just walked up to her and just said hi. I've done that.
And Carol, what you're referring to is that Jodi Arias had a relationship with an executive at a spa, I believe, before she met Travis Alexander, and that executive had a child, and they had, like, I think a 4-year relationship that was sort of in the normal range, and that then she sort of drifted away from him and met Travis Alexander. So the question is she bouncing from guy to guy, looking for somebody who's going to give her something? We'll see. More on the other side.
Jodi Arias killed Travis Alexander.